Hiya, folks.
And we're back. As you can see, I'm wearing the exact same thing I was wearing.
Because Chris has no other clothes. Chris is homeless. I would offer him a place to stay, but I really don't like him that much. Sorry.
Yeah, if anybody's got a bed that I can sleep in, please.
Or a cardboard box.
I really am not a picky.
He needs another one of those. Rain. The concept for a video that I've had.
This is a new concept. We've never done this before.
This will be my concept. Chris had his little discussion series with all the superstars.
And the I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. That's we don't know anything. We absolutely know nothing about Jeff and John, right? They just come on and do their own thing, right?
Yeah. No.
Okay, never mind.
Who? Anyway, so here's my video concept. It's called. Can I say something? Thank you. If we had any editing ability whatsoever.
Yeah, for those of you that
we'd have a little
aren't already aware, we don't edit
little...
these in any way. They're basically just one shot. Whatever we record is what goes up.
Which is why the SmackDown video
makes them a
like
little, yeah. So just anyway. So where's the concept here?
The concept is I will say something.
Okay.
First I'll ask if I can say something, and you will tell me yes every time because I want to say something. I will make a statement that I would like you. I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Okay.
Agree, disagree, comments. And then I'd like you, the folks playing at home,
And just so they know, I have no idea what you're about to ask me.
Right. And you might like or dislike some of these topics.
Okay.
Topic
sounds groovy. Let's do it.
Topic number 1. Can I say something?
Yes, by the way.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson escaped from which mountain? Really? 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 I know how much you like that, really.
I do. I love me some reallys.
So here's my problem with old Dwayne. He turned his back on the wrestling world and his wrestling fans. Whether you like it or not, whether he'll admit it or not, that's what he did. He left to become a legitimate movie star, yet this is now his second Disney family film? Is that credibility, Dwayne? Maybe had he gone to become a big action star, but he didn't. He's making, and I know he's making a lot of money. He's probably making more money from Witch Mountain than I'll make in my lifetime, times 4 or whatever. But, really, what do you think? I mean, is it more credible to make crappy Disney movies? Not that I've seen them or plan to.
Okay, let's do this. Where can we go with this? The Marine, Behind Enemy Lines, Columbia, 12 Rounds, See No Evil,
but
Blade Trinity,
but
I'm sure there's more out there. I just can't think of them off the top of my head.
Neither Kane, Kennedy, nor John Cena turned their backs on the wrestling world.
True, I will
the place where they got their start.
I will give you that wholeheartedly, because old Dwayne has been kind of upsetting me as of late, because WrestleMania 25 is around the corner, and I would love to see him there, but there's absolutely no way in hell that it's going to happen.
Because he's afraid it's going to hurt his family movie career.
Yes.
Which I think making 2 Disney movies, God bless Disney.
I love me some Disney.
I do too. But 2 Disney movies in a row does not equal credibility as an actor. What do you say? May I move on?
I would agree.
Okay, thank you. Let us know what you think. Can I say something? Okay, number 2. This is a point that I wanted to make when I had no voice on Tuesday night, so I couldn't make it. Very quickly, I will say, Evan Bourne, Christian Cage. Christian lost to Swagger. I'm wondering, is Christian going to Money in the Bank, then allowing Bourne to win the title, the ECW title, at WrestleMania? I think it'd be a feel-good moment. I think Bourne has enough people behind him, both in the audience and in the front office. So I think Evan Bourne to win ECW title at WrestleMania. What do you say?
That, to me, honestly, that does sound better than Christian winning it, because the issue here is the draft is right after WrestleMania. So if Christian wins the ECW championship at WrestleMania, obviously the chances of him moving to another show are lesser because he's the champion. He needs to stay there. Even though the past 2 years, the ECW champion has been moved to Raw in the draft. Kane and Bobby Lashley the year before that. So don't necessarily count that out. But I think Christian in the Money in the Bank match is a better fit, and I think Evan Bourne winning the belt against Swagger.
Oh God.
Swagger.
Inappropriate.
At WrestleMania.
The man has a problem. He was born wrong. All right, moving on now. Can I say something? Okay, Jeff Hardy.
Okay, here we go.
I think he's grown up. I think you'll like what I'm about to say.
Okay.
I think he looks better. I don't know about if he's in better shape, but he looks just more together. His promos have been, if not hitting the mark, pretty darn close in the past couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
He was great last week in the ring. So what I'm thinking is, and maybe I'm just reading something into it, but Jeff has always kind of appeared like the wandering soul. I'm kind of wondering if he's grown up a little bit, found himself. He just seems more focused. He just seems better suited to face what may come. And again, he's had a month off when he became the champion. So I don't know if the rest did him well, but you remember, he was, every time we saw him, he'd come out and he'd be hobbling down the ramp.
Yeah, he don't do that. He doesn't do that anymore, does he? Okay, that's enough. Let's leave the poor man alone.
No, I'm complimenting him. I'm saying he looks wonderful.
He was on drugs.
And he's doing very well. I'm wondering if he actually took the wake-up call like he said he did, and has...
I think is part of it, and I think another big part of it is that, you know, he's tasted what it feels like to be at the top. He knows now what it feels like to be the top dog.
And he wants it again.
And he wants it again, and now he realizes, okay, I've got to kind of, you know, let's straighten myself out here a little bit, and maybe I can do it. I would agree completely. His promos over the past few weeks have been, for Jeff Hardy, very good. I mean, obviously they're still not, the level of, like an Edge or a Triple H, Randy Orton.
Right, obviously not, but better than he's ever been, I would say, since I started following him or watching him or whatever. And as good as, better than or as good as some of the mid-card people who are rising through the ranks, which is saying
perhaps
something.
Not quite as good as, say, Chris Jericho, who, with the code breaker,
We're saving that. We're doing that. We're doing that in a moment.
Oh, we're doing that in a moment? Okay, never mind. Stay tuned, everyone.
We're going to do a code breaker. So anyway, those were my 3 topics I wanted to discuss. The Rock selling us all out.
Good, because I think we're almost out of time anyway.
We got plenty of time.
Do we? What time did we start?
I don't know. We got at least 20 seconds. Anyway, Rock sold us out. Born to win ECW title. I think it's perfect. I think being the ECW champion would sharpen him in the way he needs to be sharpened in order to become a top carder elsewhere.
I agree.
And Jeff Hardy, I'm behind you, man. You've done it, I think. Now let's hope the writers get behind you.
Yeah, that's really important.
That's the best you can do?
This is your thing, not mine, man. I'm just kind of a spectator here.
All right, I apologize. So, we're moving on now from... Can I say something? And we'll be back in one more moment for one more video very soon.
Peace.